Hi, Kalonica. Um, I want to talk to you in this video about um, the recording studios, how they work, and I've seen some videos on YouTube about recording sessions by Simon Phillips. Uh, it's in the Little Big Beat Studios, uh, and they show how the the recording sessions are done, and it's important because you will get to there. So it's to look at those sessions, how they work, and to be familiar with that. And the more you look at them, the more you're gonna be familiar, the more details you will gather, and the easier it will be when they will call you, because there is no other way that it's gonna happen. So you may be a little sad or not, a little stressed or not, or full high, full relaxed. Those things gonna happen. And the more you are familiar with the different contexts, the easier it will be for you uh, to perform at your level. So this is something that is mandatory for you, and you can look at different recording studios sessions that are on YouTube, and just to look for that. I'm sure you can do the very fine research. You can pinpoint very interesting recording sessions. And one thing that is for sure that is fine is that they all use about the same equipment. They have sometimes different attitude, working process, um, but the equipment that they use is quite similar. So it's easy to be to be to get to know the full knowledge of that. And after that, we have other things to do, a lot of work. But this concept is something that you must be comfortable with. So if there is a recording studio in Miami, Florida, it's calling you and say, "Hey, Kalonica, we are interested in your work." You are already familiar with all the concept, all the equipment that you use, all the software, all the DAWs, everything. So you start working right away. If somebody from Los Angeles is calling and say, "Hey, Kalonica, we love your work and we have a soundtrack that I want your work to be put on this soundtrack." You are already familiar with all their equipment, all their software, all their microphones, and you name it. So you get to work fast, and they're gonna appreciate that. Guys, they're gonna consider that you are very professional. You're not finicky. You're not a little detail here, a little detail there. You are ready to work, and just like Jeff Porcaro, when in one of his interviews, he said that the recording engineer are sometimes so hard to work with. They are so finicky about a little details here, a little detail there, and he was talking about them in a very touchy way. Uh, so and he's a very easygoing, easy business person. So it can happen, and but the more you're familiar with that, the easier you can adjust, adapt, and uh, and this is not something to postpone. You must do it right now. In 1 year from now, let's say you come to my place, we choose another place of our own. You have your studios. Uh, we have the Fort Kalonica work production room, and you are ready to work with recording studios. It you must be familiar with all the working context. So it start to be ready now. So in 1 year from now, everything is uh, feasible. We can do it. It's a real. It's possible. So the concept of being familiar with all the recording studios environment, I told you before a few times, and I just remind you because we have so many different things to think about to be a well a well performing recording percussionist, a drummer. You must be familiar with a lot of different things, not just producing drums. You must be familiar with all the technicalities and the business environment. So for now, just to build a reference file with different videos that have that show that explains how the recording studios work. Uh, Not only the equipment, but the recording process, how it's how the, the artists are contacted, or they are what kind of interaction they do between the different musicians. So they can be in the studios or they can be online. Sometimes recording can be achieved remotely online. So they have a few musicians that are in in the studio, and there are a few musicians that are online because they cannot go to the studio. Let's say you have there's a recording studio in Los Angeles, and they have 5 musicians, but they don't have the keyboardist and they don't have the bassman. So they reach for those the bassman online, and he works online with all the different musicians in the studio. Same thing for the keyboard. The keyboard is at home. Let's say he's working from his own home studio, and online you connect to the recording studio in Los Angeles and they do the sessions there. That is a process. There are different kind of a process. They can be all online. Everybody is at home, and the recording studio from Los Angeles will contact all of them, put them together to have recording sessions online. It can be you you see the process, how it's work, how it works. So it's another aspect to be familiar and to be comfortable with. So you will reach the place that you deserve. So this is something to look for in YouTube. With all your big brain, you can find absolutely a lot of different examples. And also, I send you a screen, TV screen of what kind of screen I have when I do my CAD/CAM and the work programming. I watch you all the time. I have your photos on my screen all day long. I watch you. I look at you 12 hours a day. So, and when I want to have some live performance, I watch your videos. So, I think about you all the time. So, and your performances are always great. Some are much better than others, but at, at least they are Ferraris cruising. At least they are Ferrari cruising, and they can be absolutely pure magical. Uh, so that's what I want to talk to you about, and I think about you all the time, and I love you. I love you. Je t'aime. I love you.